So there are 7 major things that y'all need to stop doing in your photography business in 2023. So I'm here at Imaging USA, and being around all this education really got me thinking about things that people should stop doing in their photography businesses so that their business can run smoother. And trust me myself, I've dealt with it. In the 10 years I've been a photographer, I have dealt with some headaches that I didn't have to. And these 7 things are definitely gonna help you out. Also, big shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. We'll be talking about them later. The first thing y'all gotta stop doing is booking just for the money. I know the money can be good, especially in wedding photography, but trust me, it is not worth a single dollar if it brings you a huge headache. So here's a quick story for you. Did you know at one point in my business, I got a 1-star review? You can actually go check it out on the Knot. I'll link it in the description below. But the reason this happened is for the exact thing I'm telling you about. The couple at the time was booking my best package, and I got out of sight of everything. I pretty much just went with them because they were down for booking, but I didn't vet them enough, and that caused a huge headache. And now the reason I'm bringing this up is because I see so many people always complaining about, oh, the wedding season is so bad, and oh, dealing with all these couples. But really, you don't have to do that. If you're vetting your couples and you're not jumping at every dollar, trust me, you're gonna save yourself a huge headache. And if you'd like to hear more about that wedding where I got my 1-star review, let me know. I might make a video on it. I don't like bringing it up. It's been like 8 years or so. It's the worst. I don't like talking about it. The second thing you need to stop doing is being desperate for bookings. And this basically comes hot off the tail of the first one. There's a lot of y'all photographers out here who are just straight up thirsty for anything you can get. And trust me, that is not gonna help you. It's not gonna help your brand. I understand we all have bills to pay. I understand we all wanna be successful, but being super thirsty online and advertising in the wrong way is not how to do it. Caring so much about booking stuff all the time is gonna hurt your brand, mainly because you're gonna second guess absolutely everything you do, and you won't be authentic to yourself and your brand. You'll be sitting around being like, oh, are my prices okay? Oh, am I showing the right pictures on my portfolio? Oh, maybe I should only show certain pictures because then I'll get those clients. Don't. Do not do that to yourself. And I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, because I've had so many years where I just don't book stuff, mainly because I'm not gonna jump at stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna just jump up every time there's a dollar flying around and I'm like, oh, I haven't booked anything. I mean, I'll be totally honest. 2023, I'm just now getting close to 5 weddings, if even. At the start of this year, I only had 2 booked, and I'm not stressed at all. So seriously, stop being so desperate for the shoots. When you change your mindset toward the shoots, they will come to you. Which leads right into the third thing you need to stop doing as well, which is not being authentic to your brand. And I basically already said that. Pretty much when you're so desperate to book that you stop showing the work that you want to get, you stop caring about who you're booking, you start booking whoever no matter the cost, it's not good for your business. You're going to deal with headaches and you're not going to be showing the work that you want to do. One of the first things I learned when I first started wedding photography is to be selfish with your photos. Meaning that on your website, you need to show only what you want to take. So again, if I don't like shooting weddings in barns, then I shouldn't have barn weddings on my website. It's very straightforward. But if that's the only thing you're showing on your website and you're feeling like, well, that's all I have, and if I don't show a lot of work, then couples won't book me, that is not true. You can show one good wedding and still get booked, but you need to be showing what you want to shoot, not just a whole bunch of stuff. Trust me, I did it myself. But seriously, be about your brand. Show the types of photos that you want, and you will eventually start getting that stuff. A great example that comes from my website is actually the main photos I show up at the top of the website. So one thing I'm super passionate about are interracial couples. Me and my wife, we're an interracial couple as well. And what are the main things you see on my site when you first go there? Interracial couples. And guess who I tend to book? Interracial couples. Now, why is that? I've put my brand around that. It's what I'm showing. Do I go out and I'm like, yeah, I'm an interracial photographer, that's all I do? No, I don't say it. However, couples who are looking for that, couples who are worried about their skin tones looking okay, they see it on the website and it immediately triggers with them and they go, oh, this guy can do it and he does it well. Now, the reason that happened is because I'm not sitting around thinking, oh, I only need to show certain things on my website because it's the only way I'm gonna book. I stayed authentic to my brand, and because of that, I started booking more of what I wanted and what I showed. So seriously, don't cop out just because you think it's what you have to do. Be you. Do the things that you want to do. Hold on to your brand. The fourth thing you need to stop doing is only using social media. And I know in this day and age, you may be thinking, well, no one goes on websites anymore. Instagram makes sense, but actually, does Instagram make sense? Because they don't like to show photos anyway. And that's the exact point of this thing. Using social media only is not going to help you. Websites are websites. They will always be websites. They will have SEO. There will always be a storefront for your couples to go to. And honestly, it just makes you look more legit. Where if you're only on social media, all they got to do is just change the way that the algorithm works, and all of a sudden now, no one's looking at your photos. That's why you cannot just be using social media. And if you don't have a website yet, you need to sign up for this video sponsor, Squarespace. If you're not familiar with Squarespace, they're an online platform that will help you quickly and easily build your website. I've personally been using them myself for all of my business, and hands down, it is one of the easiest platforms to use. They have templates built into them, some specifically for photographers, so making a wedding website is quick and easy. And on top of all their great customer service and the services of Squarespace, you also have analytics to see where people are viewing your website from, commerce, so if you want to sell anything on your website, and also member pages if you want people to sign up for your website and see content that you make yourself. Make sure to use the link down in the description below for 10% off of your first website or domain, and get off of only social media. Seriously, stop doing it in 2023. Get yourself a website, get yourself a legit looking site, and start booking more. The fifth thing you all need to stop doing is buying unnecessary gear. I'm sorry, y'all. Gear is cool, but I cannot stand every time I get on a live stream and someone's like, what's the best camera for wedding photography? There is no best camera. The best camera is the one that you know how to use. And to that point, if you have a camera that works well, it's never let you down, and you know it like the back of your hand, there is no point to upgrading. At this point in time, most all cameras are absolutely amazing. They do extremely well, and if you know their quirks and how to get around them, you can use any camera. That's one of the biggest things. People, wow, you shoot weddings with Fujifilm? Yeah, because it's not that hard. I know the camera, and I'm the one who works the camera. Not, oh, the autofocus is not good enough, it's crop sensor. Learn how to work with it. It's not that hard. So again, all these new cameras start dropping and you start going searching on YouTube. Oh, what's the new camera? What should I get? Y'all, does what you have work? Does what you have give you the quality you want? With something upgrading, what are you actually getting from it? If you can't answer those questions, you probably shouldn't upgrade. Because keep in mind, you're running a business. Spending your money all the time to get the next new gear means you're not making any profit. What are you even doing? You're just spending your money. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your life to go take photos, to spend it on gear. And you're just continually doing it over and over and over and over. Buy some gear. Use it for 4, 5, 6 years so that you start profiting off of it. And then finally upgrade. I mean, that's what I did. I was using the XT3 since like 2018 or something. I've been on XT3s for a hot minute. I finally upgraded to the XT5, and the main reason that is because I don't plan on upgrading for a while. The XT5 has a lot of what I wanted, and with the new 40 megapixels, it just made sense. It was like, you know what? There's no battery grip, so they're going to be lighter. The new batteries are awesome. The price is great. The 40 megapixels is there. Cool. I'm going to upgrade and just ride them out, and we'll see what happens. So seriously, stop buying gear so often, y'all. Really, stop doing it. You don't need a new camera. The camera you have is awesome. The sixth thing you need to stop doing, which I know it's going to light a fire, but stop focusing on the photography aspect of your photography business. Now, what I mean by that is there's so many people who care about taking the photos, learning how to take photos, what are the best settings, and if you're still doing that and you're running a business, I mean, that's clearly you should always be learning. But that's not your top focus. You're running a business, just like any other business. Just because it's photography does not mean it's different than any other business. So y'all need to start caring more about the business side of photography, which is why I talk about it so much on this channel, because I'm tired of seeing so many people only focus on the camera side. And then they're like, oh, how do I do weddings? No, 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 no. I never book anything. Yeah, because all you care about is how to take photos. As a wedding photographer, you're doing customer service, not photography. Let's be real. Photography is the smallest part of wedding photography. Obviously, you should be able to perform and do it, but other than that, it's customer service through and through. And until you understand that, you won't book, you won't make money, and you will have headaches at every single wedding. Learn your camera. Learn to take photos well. Continually learn, but also learn how to run your business. Not just sit around and care about your f-stop and how many megapixels and full frame versus crop. That stuff doesn't matter, yo. That stuff does not book you weddings. That stuff does not pay the bills. And the seventh thing you need to stop doing in 2023 is manually handling all of your tasks. At this day and age, there is so much automation in AI that you do not have to manually do everything. I mean, come on, let's start off with a CRM. I use HoneyBook. I automate my emails that go out. I automate my questionnaires that go out. I automate the payments that have to come in. I automate my contracts. You can do all of that. That takes off a workload for me, so I have more time. You have things like Imagine AI that will edit your photos for you. It has edited thousands of photos for me in like 10 minutes. So I can go make a coffee, come back, double check the edits, and I'm done. Turn around a wedding in like 2 to 3 days, if even. Why are you sitting around editing for hours? It can also cull your photos for you as well. So again, all the hours y'all waste editing, you could have something do the first pass for you and then go through and use like 30 minutes to make sure that it's all good. I mean, at this day and age, you can also have automation on like your Facebook messages. So if people get in touch with you, or even on Instagram, because they're the same now, I guess, at this point. But someone hits you up, and instead of you having to reply to everyone, you have an automated thing that sends them to your email, and then they contact you, and then you have another automated thing that replies to them. Come on, y'all. Stop wasting your time. People over here in Google Sheets and like paper contracts, and just like, don't you want to live your life? And I get that it's cool. Like if you're single or you don't have kids, it's cool. You're running this business, you're making this money, you're doing these things, you're trying to cut corners. But again, it takes money to play the game. You have to pay to play. So yes, it kind of sucks having to pay for some of these services, but you should be able to make more money because of those services. And that's how it works. Pay for a thing that makes you more efficient so you can do more. Not just be like, well, I'm cheap and I'm not going to pay $50 for the year. Because that's the thing too, y'all. One thing I noticed after doing my taxes for so long is that like, we be over here nitpicking like $5 to $9 a month. It's like $120 for the year. Like, and it's a business write-off. Like, just sign up for the thing. Be more like on top of things. Save yourself time. Be more efficient. Stop wasting your time. Trust the AI editing. I mean, it's done well for me. All these photos here were edited with AI, and then I just went back and double checked them. It saves so much time, y'all. I have 4 kids and a wife. I have things to do. I want to hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this for 10 years. I don't want to sit around editing all day. So seriously, stop doing everything manually. And the 8th thing you absolutely need to do as well is check out these videos here, which will teach you more about being a photographer so that you don't have to deal with all the headaches that I have over the 10 years of me being a photographer.